haven't been up here?
Everyone just survives now.
I know. Okay, come here, come there. You go stand by Mrs. Catlett. You go stand up there too. You stand right here. You stand right here. Now, stand right there. Now, you know, I'm right now in the middle of a forest. It's an old forest. It's called an old growth forest. In the forest, there are many old trees. The ones, some are 150 years old. Old like this one, big old trees. Like oaks and maples, all right, and tulip poplars. Okay, those trees are standing with their roots right in the ground, with their roots planted in the ground. Roots planted in the ground. Okay, now you've been there for a long time. Hold your branches out. Hold your branches out. Now, in this tree have been many squirrels. Raccoons have lived in the trunk. This one has provided thousands of leaves and acorns. It is an oak tree. Lots of acorns for the birds and squirrels and bears and deer, all kinds of things. But you know, it's getting a little weak. Okay, all of these have provided nests for animals. Okay, all kinds of things. There's a big hole in your side, and a barred owl made its nest inside you. Okay, now here's what happened. Here's what happened. Listen up. Listen. Here's what happened. We've had a lot of storms. We haven't had many this winter that have been with a lot of wind. But this is an old forest with very old trees whose roots have gotten a little bit weak. And so, carefully, trees, when this huge wind comes through this woods, it just, and I know you've been in the woods when this is happening, I've seen this before, because such huge trees, but when they fall over, their roots are way up here, the top of the tree is way beyond that wall. So when you go down carefully so you don't break something.
Use your hands, Leah.
And the wind comes through, knocks you down. That's all you do. Knock down. Okay, now listen. Everybody else listen. Okay. Okay, everybody. Everybody freeze where you are. All right, now, when a tree falls in the woods, okay, it still has as many as 15 years left. That much, depends on the weather, that much left to provide homes and food for lots of things. Now, I know you've seen one of these. This is fungus. The fungus, the mushrooms, will grow on the side of the tree. Okay? Now, all of these trees, listen up. No, you got to remember this.
Boys and girls, I'd like you to be quiet.
There's going to be a lot of mushrooms that grow on the side of the old trunks, because these mushrooms are helping decompose the wood. There are termites inside that are going to be living in there, all kinds of insects. In this tree, a snake makes a home down in the tree. Listen. Okay? Now, a raccoon can make a home in there. Salamanders, tons of beetles. Lots of beetles are going to chew on you until you decompose.
Decompose.
Yep. And all kinds of beetles. Now, okay, everybody, I'm taking a walk in the woods 10 years after these trees fell. I can't even, I know how to see where the tree was. Because I see I don't see a tree. I don't even see a big trunk. I don't see anything but a long, dark line way through the woods. That dark line is very, very rich. It's rich soil. Where did the rich soil come from?
The tree.
The tree decomposed and went and is right down into the soil, making very rich soil. And but there used to be a 200-year-old tree there, didn't there?
I think the beetles.
And beetles help. Every kind of creature that can live in wood was living inside you all this time. Okay? Now, the snake is going on off into the woods. You have disappeared.
Oh.
You have disappeared because you've been decomposed.
I feel scared.
Okay?